Hello everyone. This is Will Duckworth, lead strategist at Narrowgate Trading, speaking to you by means of text-to-speech. It's Thursday, November 6, 2025, and after profiting from another Aussie dollar Japanese yen short position, the pair is back down below its still bullish multi-day statistical support levels, and has just begun testing its 5-day temporal support level at 98.81. Of course, this means I will once again be looking for the right opportunity to buy the pair. The Aussie dollar US dollar is in a similar situation, except that its multi-day price flows are all now neutral. The euro dollar British pound is in essentially the same condition as yesterday. In other words, it looks confused and conflicted, with the day-to-day trend going from bullish to bearish on Monday, then back to bullish on Tuesday. And while its more immediate price action was headed south on Monday, then north on Tuesday, yesterday it was once again headed on a southbound trajectory, in opposition to the slope of its day-to-day price flow, and it's now pretty much neutral. The euro dollar Japanese yen is sort of floundering in the middle of nowhere, so I'm not going to venture a forecast in its regards. The British pound Japanese yen is also positioned pretty much in the middle of nowhere. On the other hand, after 5 days of pushing the envelopes, the euro dollar US dollar finally yielded to its projected support levels, and is evidencing signs of possibly attempting a fully fledged bullish reversal, so I will be watching for confirmation of such a maneuver, as well as any indications that this is just the temporary pullback it initially appeared to be, which will be signaled if 12 and 16-hour price action turns south once again. The same holds true for the cable US dollar, except that it is not yet threatening to pull the day-to-day measures north. The US dollar loonie is still bullish overall, but its forward progress has, for the time being at least, come to a halt. The US dollar Swiss franc is performing the exact opposite maneuver as that initiated by the euro dollar US dollar and cable US dollar. And finally, the US dollar Japanese yen is sitting in the middle of its now neutral multi-day overall price flow channel, which would totally put it in question, except that it is also sitting on the lower band of its 5-day temporal support resistance channel, increasing the odds of it rising ever so slightly over the odds of it continuing to decline. Bear in mind, however, that all of the above merely constitutes my own personal views and opinions, and should not be construed as recommendations to buy or sell any financial asset. I am not a licensed financial advisor, so any decision you make should be based on your own ideas and due diligence. That said, let me wish everyone the best of luck, and until next time, if indeed there actually is a next time, stay awesome. But bye for now.